Hi, I'm Alan Hovis. I'm a real estate broker, contractor, and property and casualty insurance agent here in Florida. We've put this channel together for you to answer your questions about buying and selling real estate here in Florida. If you've got additional questions you haven't found answers yet to, just put them in the comments below and we will get back to you. Or maybe we'll make a show about them. Thank you for watching.
Assuming a mortgage means that a homeowner takes over the seller's existing home loan, including its current balance, interest rate, and repayment terms. This process is common with government-backed loans such as FHA, USDA, and VA mortgages, which often allow for assumption under certain conditions. Assuming a mortgage can be very beneficial if the existing loan has a lower interest rate than current market rates, as they are now in late 2025, and it can help avoid some closing costs. This can also be a huge selling point if you have a government-backed mortgage from the last few years when rates were extremely low and you are putting your home on the market. Inform your realtor and advertise this benefit, as it could make your home far more attractive than others where the buyers would be required to get a new mortgage at today's higher rates. Most FHA and USDA loans are assumable provided the new borrower qualifies under the loan's guidelines. The loan must be current and the lender must approve the assumption. VA loans are generally assumable as well, but are a bit different. The buyer does not always have to be a veteran, but along with the lender having to approve the buyer, the original borrower may lose their VA entitlement if the new buyer is not eligible for VA benefits. If the VA seller has accumulated enough equity in the home and no longer needs to use the VA loan for their next purchase, it may still be an option. As a buyer, request a copy of the existing loan documents from the seller and review the terms. Find out the interest rate and the remaining balance, the monthly payment and the escrow requirements, and any restrictions or assumption clauses. If it looks like this is a better option than a new mortgage, reach out to the current lender or loan servicer to confirm that the loan is assumable and to obtain their specific assumption requirements. Each lender may have unique forms and procedures. This process is similar to applying for a new mortgage and will include completing a loan assumption application, providing financial documentation like income, assets, credit history, and paying an application or processing fee. You must meet the lender's underwriting requirements, but if you do, it should be possible to assume this low-rate mortgage. Now, the buyer will need to pay the seller any equity they have in the home, which is the difference between the sale price and the remaining loan balance. So this will not be a low down payment loan as if it were a new 3.5% down FHA or 0% down like on a VA loan or USDA. But if you qualify, you can borrow additional funds to cover this additional equity. So how do you find properties with these assumable mortgages? Well, you can find them through public records, as all mortgages are recorded. But the easiest way is to have your realtor use the tools available to them to cross-reference houses in your area and price range with the mortgage types and look at the ones that have these assumable mortgages. Some additional considerations would be, as the seller, you'll want to ensure you are released from liability for the loan after the assumption. This is called a release of liability and protects the seller if the buyer defaults. Confirm this with your real estate attorney or closing agent. Both buyers and sellers should work closely with the lender, but also the real estate agents to ensure a smooth transaction and protect everyone's financial interests. But with the right circumstances, this assumption can be a great win-win for all parties. Okay, we'll see you in the next video.
Hopefully the content in today's video has helped you answer some questions. If so, please like and subscribe. It helps us keep the channel going and answering all of your questions. Now, I work in the Sarasota-Bradenton market, but we have referrals for agents all over the state of Florida. My contact information is below and in my website, alanhovis.com. And if you are a Florida real estate agent, please contact us if you'd like to be on our referral list. That's it for now. We'll see you in the next video.